Hey gang, Hammer still here. Been playing with the sound settings a little bit, and I'm hoping to have eliminated some of the static that was pretty much always there when anytime I took a breath or if there was any kind of gap in the talking. So we'll see how this goes. Anyhow, Cap sent me this game file. He and Cal divisioned up and ended up in this match top tier. You can see that that's a pretty good combo. Jambar and Jutland. Georgia on the enemy team has got some nasty guns. they cut through pretty much everything. What are some current concerns on the other team? Okay, of course we got Buffalo, Alaska, and Donskoy, all of them with radar. That's definitely a concern. Mogador, having picked up that ship not too long ago, I will never underestimate that thing. It's really quite a ship. Anybody who's effective at playing destroyers can accomplish a lot with that. We'll see how this goes. Of course, the game replay file came with a suggestion that this was a pretty good game for Cap and Cal. So presumably they're gonna be our heroes here, but we'll see. Cal is smoking up. And it looks like Cap is going to take advantage of that. Now, one thing about Royal Navy smokes is that they do not last very long at all. But Cap was able to turn around. And he is making for Bravo, it seems. And he might get broadside on, well, something. Friendly Gajamata and Mahan are in the Bravo Cap, along with the enemy Minsk. Minsk is taking some damage, Mahan is taking some damage, Gajamata, well, Bubba's lost half his hit points. There's the Mogador. And it really outguns Jutland. Now, Jutland's a good ship, but Mogador with that rapid reload, it's quite a customer to deal with.
I need intelligence data.
Caltanks is, in my opinion at least, wisely falling back. Now, Mogador is, not only does it have rapid reload on the guns, it's really fast. So that makes it a difficult target. You can see there's an Alaska up there in that corner. I'm sure Cal did not want to get caught by that. Now, Jambar, at least for me, has been an effective cruiser killer, putting shells on heavily armored battleships, especially at long range. Can be iffy. I did manage earlier today, in fact, with Ram and Pride when we were divisioned up for a few games to Citadel, Georgia. But he turned in a little bit and made that pretty near impossible. So the good guys are down to Gajamata, which we could kind of see coming. He was banged up pretty early. That's a nice shot. The friendly Mahan he's hanging tough there in the Cap, but remains to be seen how well he's going to do long term. Friendly Donskoy goes down. I have to wonder what he was doing there in the Bravo Cap, taking a radar cruiser, especially a Russian radar cruiser that has such fantastic accuracy at long range, taking him in that close. Seems, well, unnecessary, I guess would be a good way to put it, without being disparaging. Cap is detected by the enemy. Massachusetts does not seem to be too concerned about it. Now he's starting to turn in a little bit. You can see the Mogador has chased Cal down. Just look at the mini-map. You can hear Cal firing back. Some incoming AG from Ashitaka. Nice broadside shot on the Massachusetts. Yeah, it really made him pay there. And looks like you're going to get another shot on it. No, we're starting to turn in now. But Ashitaka isn't.
Get back!
Excellent. Yeah, that's going to be another great opportunity there. Cap is angled up. Nice shot. No Citadel, but still 15k damage. That's very strong. Massachusetts is now turning out. It's a good opportunity there. He's going to take this shot at the Ashitaka. And he does manage to get some more damage. Only one penetration. Massachusetts is just raining fire now. Cal. It looks to me like Cal might be coming in to try and smoke for him. It remains to be seen. Cap is opting to move forward on this island.
Well done, Commander.
Another broadside shot. I might have gone for the Alaska there, but there's a whole lot going on, so I'm certainly not being critical. Now, Georgia might give up his broadside here. Unfortunately, the Alaska has Cap's broadside. Cal's probably waiting on his torpedo cooldown. Not a whole lot of damage there on Georgia. He's angled pretty well. Secondaries are starting to kick in. Georgia's got some mean secondaries. Discretion being the better part of all this is going to hurt. Yeah. Probably a good idea to go and get behind this island. And maybe Alaska's going to give you a second try on his broadside. I'm hoping that Cal's torpedoes are back up. They are. And there's that broadside on the Alaska. Oh, that's juicy. He's not moving. There you go. Oh boy, that is just beautiful. Nice shot. And the reload booster is going to be up in 5 seconds. He might be able to hit it 2 more times. He's still moving broadside. Not moving. Did he disconnect? No? Reload booster was activated. He may have disconnected. He's just sitting there. That's it for him. Mogador directly ahead. Mogador's torpedoes are pretty decent. Hopefully he's already thrown those torpedoes out of the Mahan. Broadside shot on a Mogador at this range. John Bart. That could be it for the Mogador. Yep, great shot. Cal's doing all that he can back there, but he was victim of just too much concentrated firing. So,
Problème résolu, chef.
That leaves Cap. Now, right now, the good guys are up on points and ships. Now that this game's looking pretty well in hand. But, friendly Nagato, friendly Mahan, and Cap are all really banged up. So he's got no engine, doesn't need much lead. Anybody who doesn't know, if you look at a ship when you zoom in like that, and nice shot, and you see sparks and stuff coming out of there. I'm sorry, I got distracted wondering what's going to happen here with these turrets. Turrets is pretty hard to citadel, but that range, flat broadside, probably going to do a lot of damage here. It wasn't too bad. Gives them the Confederate.
That was a great battle.
So what I was saying is, if you see sparks coming out of the smokestack,
Well done, Commander.
they've lost their engine, and that's what I was seeing there. Not on the turrets, but on the prior victim. There's a friendly kid at about 12 o'clock at the Cap's position. Presumably he is contending with Benson and Buffalo. Cap's going to have his nose pointed that direction, just in case. Well, maybe not. Take an opportunity to finish off the Massachusetts. Probably smart. The secondaries on that ship are nasty, so get to the end. That would be a plus.
Boost des moteurs activé.
So close. This probably will do it right here. So we're currently at 3 kills, soon to be 4. Here's number 4 and the high caliber award. And Cap is putting on a how-to clinic. How to Jean Bart. Now I've heard Jean Bart, I've heard Jean Bart. I kind of like the sound of Jean Bart. I don't claim to know that that's the correct pronunciation, but I like how it sounds. And now it looks like there's just going to be a whole bunch of good guys chasing one bad guy. So the question now becomes, is Cap gonna bag another Kraken here? See, he switched to AG, he's gonna try and burn him down. Tirpitz is pretty well armored against the relatively light shells of the Jean Bart. Decides to get broadside, maybe it's a different story, but still angled up. You can see that Cap's doing a great job of keeping his nose at under 30 degrees to the Tirpitz, and Tirpitz is going to go full broadside. Pretty darn close to it anyway. And you see Cap immediately switch to AP, and his reload booster is going to be back up in 7 seconds. There's another fire, that one's going to burn a while, I think. Oh, I think he's going to get it. So I'm going to say thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.